Hello, fellow Nigerians. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are watching me from. I pray God bless everyone. God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigerians. God bless the youth. And God bless Labour Party. God bless Obidati. And God bless everyone whose intention is to make Nigeria better, with the intention and indirect or direct support of Nigeria becoming a better nation by supporting Peter Obi. God bless you wherever you are, whosoever you may be. President Buhari has come out to make it plain for Nigerians, for everyone, the reason behind designing of Naira notes. And like I said some time ago, when Naira was redesigned, I made it point blank that something must be behind this for it to have come just this period, the period it was done. I said that President Buhari must have something in mind that people are not seeing, something we are not seeing right now. And I said it must be because he has in mind to leave a legacy. President Buhari knew very well, or knows very well, that the 8 years that he owned the country has not produced positivity in Nigeria or something, major things that he can hold and say, this is a legacy I'm leaving for Nigerians, or what Nigerians can be proud of, to remember as what a president that ruled or led Nigeria for 8 years left behind for us to remember positively. So he decided to leave a lasting legacy. And what is that lasting legacy? Not allow 2023 election to be rigged. Only way to rig election in Nigeria is only by influencing people. It's through monetary influence of people, buying of people's right and vote. And when that means is subjected to control, when that means is not allowed to be used as a machinery by the people, by the politicians, by the money bags to buy the people or buy people's vote or rights or buy people to intimidate voters, then there will be reduction in rigging the election. The chances of rigging the election will become very minimal. And it will be difficult for the election to be rigged because the INEC officials who will be in charge of helping to rig the election will need to be paid before they go into that terrible job. But when the means for them to receive the money, when the money is not available for them to rig the election, then the chances will be that the election will not be rigged. So there will be control over how the election that day will be done, will be carried out. So by redesigning Naira, Buhari has come up with something that is alien to Nigeria. When I say alien to Nigeria, it is not because Nigeria has not redesigned Naira before or money has not changed, but it is alien to Nigerians because the period and the time frame and the reason behind the redesigning of Naira is novel to Nigerians. It's novel. And it is something that we have to appreciate. Buhari does not want this election to be rigged. No. What he wants is not, I'm not saying that Buhari is in support of the Labour Party leader now to win the election, but what I am seeing there is that Buhari is all out for anyone that Nigerians have made up their mind voluntarily to vote for, to elect to be their leader. Let it be done through the ballot and not through the rigging, not through intimidation, not through buying of votes, not through buying or election officials, not through using the military or the police to intimidate people into voting or into not going to vote. So what we are seeing here today is that Buhari has come out to change the narrative and leave a legacy, a lasting legacy. And we need to say, thank God for that. And we need to appreciate Buhari for coming to think about that. Yes, we are not happy for the 8 years, what happened under the 8 years, under his 8 years rule. But the most important thing is, if someone who has made mistakes or who is making mistakes realizes at the end of the day that he has made mistake and he's able and ready to rectify that mistake through one way or the other, he will leave a lasting legacy that we will remember. And that is what Buhari wants to do.
I similarly approved that the redesigned banknotes should circulate concurrently with the old banknotes till 31st January 2023, before the old notes cease to be legal tender. In appreciation of the systemic and human difficulties encountered during implementation and in response to the appeal of all citizens, an extension of 10 days was authorized till 10th February 2023 for the completion of the process. All these activities are being carried out within the ambit of the Constitution, the relevant law under the CBN Act 2007, and in line with global best practices. Fellow citizens, while I seek your understanding and patience during this transient phase of implementation, I feel obliged to avail you a few critical points underpinning the policy decision. These include A, the need to restore the statutory ability of the CBN to keep a firm control over money in circulation. In 2015, when this administration commenced its first term, currency in circulation was only 1.4 trillion naira. B, the proportion of currency outside banks grew from 78% in 2015 to 85% in 2022. As of October 2022, therefore, currency in circulation has risen to 3.23 trillion naira, out of which only 500 billion naira was within the banking system, while 2.7 trillion naira remained permanently outside the system, thereby distorting the financial policy and the efficient management of inflation. C, the huge volume of bank notes outside the banking system has proven to be practically unavailable for economic activities and by implication retard the attainment of potential economic growth. Economic growth projections make it imperative for government to aim at expanding financial inclusion in the country by reducing the number of the unbanked population. And E, given the prevalent security situation across the country, which keeps improving, it also becomes compelling for government to deepen its continuing support for security agencies to successfully combat banditry and ransom taking in Nigeria. Notwithstanding the initial setbacks experience, the evaluation and feedback mechanism set up has revealed that gains have emerged from the policy initiative. I have been reliably informed that since the commencement of this program, about 2.1 trillion naira out of the banknotes previously held outside the banking system had been successfully retrieved. This represents about 80% of such funds.